like that and put it online so it becomes viral, and then people call the phone all day long asking for the products. So we take advantage of the net, and we always did since '06. So we're blessed to be able to have that outlet, as well as the busy traffic that we have over here on Erie Avenue.
Oh, absolutely. We're speaking with Hakim Hopkins, the owner of Black and Nobel Bookstore. That bookstore is located right at the confluence of Broad and Erie Avenues. I mean, a very busy area, and an eclectic store that has more than books, but of course, books, literature is at the heart of the store. People are looking now for that special something for some special someones in their life. What kind of gifts might you recommend to people if they were to come in Black and Nobels, and if they were looking for a particular book for someone? What's really moving and gathering interest today? And what other kind of gifts might you recommend to people who might walk into your store?
Well, we have all sorts of books, but I like to promote our product, and that's seamoss Gold, which is a health product. It's basically the catalyst for perfect health, and we sell the raw form and also the drinks. And we're healing people that are sick. So it's not just a bookstore, it's like a health store as well now. So I would like to tell people to come out and get some health products. We sell the seamoss and the alkaline water and health snacks and documentaries. But we have, I would say, a wide selection of books, but I like people to come out, if possible, everyone that's listening. We're having a Kwanzaa marathon on Saturday. We're going to have a 24-hour Kwanzaa marathon on Saturday. So I'm inviting all vendors to come out. It's free of charge, no vending fee. We just want people to come out, volunteer. We're going to have all kind of prizes and contests, music and food. So this is our first day of Kwanzaa.
Right.
Umoja, and we're going to celebrate it for 24 hours. This is the first time we're doing this. So this is right on time for us doing the interview, because I want people to come out and enjoy the Kwanzaa celebration that we're going to have over here on Saturday.
You know, people might get inspired, Hakim, and say, boy, I'm beginning to think that Black and Nobels ought to be open 24 hours a day like Wawa.
That would be good. I don't know if I could work all those 24. I already put in 14 a day sometimes. So.
Tell me a little bit more about the seamoss. Now that you mentioned it, because I've seen it in places, but I didn't know what it was. How does it impact the health of individuals?
Well, it regenerates and rebuilds most cells in the body. It contains vitamin A, C, E, K, vitamins B1 and B2, and it has 92 trace minerals. The one that we get is from South America, so this is the really, really exotic good one that we have for sale here, and it's very simple to use. It could be used for all sorts of things, but what it's really known for is getting rid of toxins in the body, and it provides bulk to the to the digestive tract. And if you have any inflamed tissues, it heals that, and it pulls out radiation and poisons from the body. We're doing like fantastic with it. I would say we sell more seamoss than we do books at this point.
I mean, how is it? I mean, and I've never taken this, but you've got my interest now, so I've got to swing by there tomorrow and see if I can grab some. But how is it prepared? Do you mix it with drinks? Do you put it in food, or?
Well, you can. Well, we have the raw. We sell it already prepared inside of a smoothie drink that we serve here, right. And it's in different flavors. We have mango, pineapple, strawberry, blueberry, spirulina, apple spice. So we have all these different drinks that we sell here, but we also sell it raw, so you can make your own products.
Okay.
Where you just have to soak it in some hot water. You don't have to boil it, or warm water for a few hours, or maybe overnight. And 1 ounce can make a gallon of sea moss for your drinks. So it's very, I would say it's very affordable, you know, and it stops you from eating a lot. Like me, since I've been taking the sea moss, I only eat once a day now. So it provides that fullness that you need to get through the day, and it gives you plenty of energy.
Well, you really know how to talk to a man's interest, don't you? You know what I mean? There for me, man. Look, that sounds fascinating. I'm not. People who are listening right now, I know that there are folks listening saying, "Wait a minute, I've got to get my hands on some seamoss." So this is a great time for you to let everybody know how to get in touch with Black and Nobels. Can you give the end of the interview so that people can call if they want to come by?
Yes, the phone number is 215-965-1559. That's 215-965-1559. And we have a website. It's blackandnobel.com. I'll spell that out. That's black, B-L-A-C-K, and Nobel, Nobel.com. And I have this specifically say Black and Nobel because everybody calls us Black and Noble, but it's Black and Nobel, like the Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, folks, I tell you, you cannot find a better place to peruse the kind of writings that typically you'd have to look here and there and everywhere. There's a concentration of good literature that zeroes in on the unique African-American experience and African history at Black and Nobel's. And just going into the store kind of reacquaints you with the motherland. You know, one of the things that people are always familiar with when they go to a store that is Afrocentric or oriented toward African history, there always, it seems to be a sort of preoccupation on incense and on oils. Why is that?
And don't forget about the good shea butter.
And the shea.
Yeah, well, I think that because, you know, our people is such a clean, you know, we really love to groom and look good and smell good. So, you know, that's something that goes way back, you know, because we're royal. And, you know, ever since I was younger, I can remember like my mother burning incense in the house and, you know, just mixing, and it mixed with the food. It just gives this, you know, spark of energy when you do smell certain scents, because scents are healing as well, you know. So I think that has something to do with our spirituality, having good scents and smells and looking good, you know. I think that we are the type of culture, we have that type of culture that we love to look and smell good, and that's a good thing, you know. And I don't care. People spend their last sometimes on oils and incense, and this is Philadelphia. I think this may be the home of it, really. You know, if you go other places around the country, in the nation, you don't see a lot of this going on with the oils and incense and stuff like that. Not like Philly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the home of it, and I like to thank all the elders and the people that really put it down for us to have the opportunity here in Philadelphia, from back in the day, that we're able to carry on the tradition. So big up to all the elders that gave us this opportunity to you know, pass the torch down to us, and we're just going to carry it on. This is what we're here for.
I've got to ask this final question because people ask all the time. I always say that when we talk about Black and Nobels, you know, when you have events there, people say, man, you know, this is really great. I wish that he had more space to display all of his wares and to have a larger setting. I wonder when he's going to open his South building. Or is there any chance that there will be another Black and Nobel South, or that there would be another location where you can actually spread out even a little bit more? Yeah,
well, I would love to do that if it's anybody that's interested, because I know it's a need, because as the time goes on, bookstores are closing left and right. So we need it, you know, our children need it. So you can't get this, what we're doing now. This is real social, you know, like when you start getting online, that takes away from the authentic and genuine conversation and just vibing out. So that's what's needed, because people learn better when they feel the environment is comfortable and relaxing. So we need it, you know, not just for schools, but, you know, we need it for recreation and just for having fun. I know a few people that come here and they bring their children here on Saturdays, and they just come and sit down and read the books. They don't even buy a lot of books. They just come in, sit down and read and study with their children. And I appreciate that, because I don't really want to just be here just to make money. I want people to come and enjoy it. So for anybody that's interested in the South or the West, yeah, we would love to do that. But however, we are there all over the place, all over internationally through the internet. So it's kind of like, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to business these days. You have to do both.
Right.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're working on now currently is we had a place down in the gallery, like a vending stand. Instead of just having a store, we would like to encourage people to open up stands, and that's a start, because that's how we started. We started off as vendors.
Well, I mean, I was getting ready to tell you to give the number again before we ended the conversation, took a break, but I cannot take a break before we allow this good lady to lend her voice to this conversation. You know her well, and she knows you well as well. Louise James would like to add her conversation, and we dare not.
My sister.
Without adding it. Sister James, thank you for joining us.
You're so nice.
Well,
I'm going to give you a present. I don't believe it.
You just did. No, I tell you.
I thank you because I know you were going to take me call glass. I had to holler at my brother.
Hey, Sister Louise, how you doing?
No, babe.
All right, good to hear your voice.
I'm glad to hear you tonight, but I've not heard you before. Nick, get him on office.
Well, it really is refreshing, isn't it, to talk about the things. It's a cultural visit over to Black and Nobels. It's not just books. It's a cultural visit.
I know it's listen, I can't even tell you I can go at any time.
That's right, and she travels all the way from West Philly, and I love it. When you come here, my energy changes. So, yes, I learned a lot from Sister Louise.
And that's true. I mean, the energy of this conversation just went elevated. One thing about the good sister, that is that with the passing of time and the changing of calendar pages, she just stays young. So I am appreciative of the witness of her spirit and of her energy. It's always a gift to have you on board, Sister Louise.
Thank you, Nick. And Nick, I thank you for letting me holler at my brother.
It's a privilege to have you. Look, you elevated the game here. You classed up the joint for us. So.
You didn't put my high heel shoes on. High heel shoes. Thank you, really. I appreciate that. Happy.
Yes.
You're more than welcome.
Talking to you.
Thank you.
So much.
Yes, thanks, Sister Louise.
Yeah.
For those of you just tuning in, we've had a conversation, especially as you're trying to find some unique opportunities for gift giving during the holiday season for whatever holiday you celebrate. But Black and Nobels is a great place to go to soak up some culture as it concerns the African American journey, the African historical experience. Located at Broad and Erie, we've been speaking with the owner, Hakim Hopkins. One more time, Hakim, if you would give the information that will allow people to get in touch with you.
Yes, the phone number here at Black and Nobel is 215-965-1559. That's 215-965-1559. The website is www.blackandnobel.com. That's blackandnobel.com. BLACKANDNOBEL.com.
And for those who might be trying to put this in their GPS system, what is the actual address? We've been saying Broad and Erie, but some people might need a little more than that.
Okay, the address is 1409 West Erie Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19140. That's 1409 West Erie Avenue, second floor. You can't miss it. It's the whole corner. We have the whole corner building.
They certainly do, ladies and gentlemen, and the gentle smell of incense will Hakim, it's a real pleasure speaking with you, man. We wish you all the best, particularly as you begin the celebration of Kwanzaa on this Saturday for 24 hours at the location where good books and good gifts are always waiting for people to come by and soak up some culture.
Yes, and thank you. And I also want to mention every Wednesday night we do open mic over here. So tonight is Wednesday, so I had to mention that. From 9 to midnight for all the youth and for anybody that wants to come out and express themselves, Every Wednesday from 9 to 12.
Thank you so much, sir. All the best to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon, ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen. It's Black and Nobel's bookstore located at Broad and Erie. We'll come back and continue the conversation with you right after this quick pause. You're listening to the Nick Taliaferro Show. Great place to get yourself some last-minute gifts. Stay with us, folks. We'll return after this.
All
I
right.
thought you were going to upgrade the equipment and look of your